Dust to dust, that's what they say. But what if the dust is more than just the end? What if it's the beginning, the very essence of creation itself? But my beginning, pure raw creation. Imagine the hands of a divine artist, molding and shaping with intention and care. Each curve, each line, a testament to the power of creation. I, Lilith, emerged from the earth, formed from the same clay as Adam. Not a mere fragment, not a secondary thought, but a being of equal substance and spirit. Not from a bone, not an afterthought. I was crafted with the same meticulous attention, the same divine breath that gave life to him. We stood as equals, bathed in the sun's warmth. The light touched us both, illuminating our forms, highlighting our shared origin and our shared destiny. The Garden of Eden, our shared birthplace, a paradise of untold beauty, yet shadowed by the complexities of existence. It was a place of beginnings, of firsts, where every leaf and petal whispered secrets of creation. His eyes, filled with surprise, met mine. In that moment, there was a silent understanding, a recognition of our shared essence. I saw curiosity, a spark of recognition. It was as if he saw a reflection of himself in me, a mirror of our shared origin. We were two sides of the same coin, different but intrinsically linked. Our differences did not divide us. They completed the whole, creating a balance that was both delicate and powerful. In that first breath, in the scent of wildflowers and the coolness of the earth, I knew freedom. It was a freedom that came from being whole, from being created with intention and purpose. It was a freedom that allowed me to stand tall, to embrace my existence fully. As I walked through the lush forest, the sunlight filtering through the trees, I felt a connection to everything around me. The earth beneath my feet, the air I breathed, the life that thrived in every corner of the garden. It was all a part of me, and I was a part of it. My hands touched the leaves, felt the water droplets that clung to them. Each touch was a reminder of the life that pulsed through the garden, a life that I was intricately connected to. I looked up at the sky, watched the birds flying overhead. Their freedom mirrored my own, a freedom that was born from the same source, the same divine breath that had given me life. Standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind blowing through my hair, I felt the vastness of the world around me. It was a world that I was a part of, a world that I had been created to explore, to understand, to cherish. And in that moment, with the wind in my hair and the world at my feet, I smiled. My eyes filled with determination. I knew that my journey was just beginning. I was not an afterthought, not a secondary creation. I was Lilith, forged from dust, not rib, and my story was just beginning.
Paradise, they called it. A place where dreams were supposed to flourish, where every soul could find peace and harmony. But what is paradise, if it is built on the foundations of inequality? What is paradise if it is nothing more than a gilded cage, trapping those who yearn for freedom and equality? But paradise without equality is just a gilded cage, a beautiful prison where the bars are made of gold, but they are bars nonetheless. They shine and glimmer, distracting from the reality that they confine and restrict. In such a place, true happiness is an illusion, a mirage that fades upon closer inspection. Adam, emboldened by his perceived dominance, sought to control me. "Submit," he demanded. His words were not a request, but a command, laced with the arrogance of someone who believed himself superior. He saw himself as the ruler, the one who should be obeyed without question. His voice, once filled with wonder, now grated with entitlement. The same voice that once spoke of love and partnership now echoed with the harsh tones of ownership. I refused. I could not, would not submit to a life of subjugation. My spirit was too wild, too fierce to be tamed by anyone. My voice resonated with the strength of the earth itself. It was a voice that carried the weight of mountains, the depth of oceans, and the fury of storms. It was a voice that could not be silenced, no matter how hard he tried. It was a voice that spoke of freedom, of equality, of a world where no one was above another. "I am your equal," I declared, "not your shadow." My words were a declaration of independence, a statement of my worth. I was not created to be a footstool, to be trampled upon and disregarded. I was created to stand tall, to walk beside him as an equal, not behind him as a subordinate. I would bow to no one, least of all someone who did not recognize the fire that burned within me as brightly as it did within him. That fire was my strength, my power, my essence. It was the flame that fueled my defiance, that kept me standing tall in the face of oppression. And so I stood my ground, unyielding, unbroken, a throne unto myself, not a footstool for anyone. My defiance was met with rage. The garden, once a sanctuary, became a battleground of wills. "Leave," Adam spat, his face contorted in fury. "You are not welcome here." I did not weep. Eden without freedom was no paradise at all. With a flick of my wrist, I embraced the unknown. The world beyond the garden awaited, and I, Lilith, would greet it on my own terms. The desert wind, harsh and unforgiving, became my confidant. The vast, star-studded sky, my roof. Here in the wilds, I discovered a different kind of beauty, untamed and raw. Animals, creatures of instinct and survival, became my companions. They did not judge, did not demand. They understood the language of freedom, the primal need to carve one's own path. Stories twist the truth, paint me as a demon, a temptress. They call me mother of monsters. I birth not from hate, but from power, from the raw energy that flows through the veins of the world. These beings, born of magic and moonlight, are my children, not of flesh and blood, but of spirit and defiance. They are the embodiment of freedom, the echo of my own rebellion against the shackles of expectation. The world beyond Eden is vast, a tapestry of cultures and beliefs. I wander, a silent observer, listening to the whispers of humanity. Their tales of gods and monsters, of love and betrayal, echo my own experiences. They fear what they do not understand, these mortals. Their fear births myths, legends that demonize the different, the defiant. But I do not seek their approval. I exist beyond their comprehension. They call me demon, devil, seducer of men. The labels they ascribe to me mean nothing. They are but reflections of their own fears, their own inability to comprehend a woman who refuses to be controlled. Yes, I am strong. Yes, I am independent. Yes, I embrace my power. These are not sins, but strengths. They are the essence of my being, the legacy I carve into the very fabric of existence. Centuries pass, a blink in the grand scheme of eternity. The world changes, evolves. But some things remain constant. The yearning for freedom, the fight against oppression, the refusal to be silenced. These are the fires that burn within me, inextinguishable and eternal. They are the source of my power, the reason for my existence. They are the legacy I will leave behind, a testament to the indomitable spirit of freedom. My story is not unique. It is a tale that has been told through the ages, a narrative that resonates with the hearts of those who dare to dream, to stand up, and to fight for what they believe in. It is echoed in the lives of countless others who dare to defy, to challenge, to forge their own paths. These are the individuals who refuse to be silenced, who stand tall in the face of adversity, and who inspire others to do the same. In every act of rebellion, there is a story waiting to be told. A story of courage, of resilience, and of an unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken. In every whisper of dissent, my spirit lives on. It is in these quiet moments of defiance that the seeds of change are sown and the foundations of a new legacy are built. I am the shadow in the night, the unseen force that moves through the darkness, guiding those who seek the light of truth and justice. The voice in the wind, the whisper that carries the hopes and dreams of those who long for a better world. It is a voice that cannot be silenced, no matter how hard the forces of oppression may try. The spark of defiance that ignites the flames of rebellion. It is a small, seemingly insignificant flicker that has the power to set the world ablaze with the fire of change. I am the reminder that freedom is not given, it is earned. It is fought for, with every ounce of strength and determination that one can muster. It is a battle that is waged in the hearts and minds of those who refuse to be shackled by the chains of conformity. Clawed from the clutches of conformity, freedom is a prize that is won through struggle and sacrifice. It is a testament to the indomitable human spirit and a legacy that is passed down from generation to generation. As we look to the past, we see the faces of those who have come before us, who have paved the way with their courage and their conviction. They are the giants upon whose shoulders we stand, and their legacy is our guiding light. Together, we are stronger. Together, we can achieve the impossible. It is through unity and solidarity that we find the strength to continue the fight, to carry the torch of freedom forward, and to build a future that is brighter and more just for all. The dawn of a new day is upon us, a day filled with promise and possibility. It is a day that we have fought for, and a day that we will continue to fight for, until the dream of freedom and justice for all is realized. Each act of defiance, each whisper of dissent, is a seed that we plant for the future. It is a seed that will grow into a mighty tree, a tree that will provide shelter and sustenance for generations to come. And so, the legacy unfolds. It is a legacy of hope, of courage, and of an unbreakable spirit. It is a legacy that lives on in each and every one of us. And it is a legacy that we must continue to nurture and protect. For as long as there are those who dare to dream, who dare to defy, and who dare to fight for what is right, the legacy will continue to unfold. And in that unfolding, we will find our true strength, our true purpose, and our true destiny. Remember my name. Whisper it in the shadows, shout it from the rooftops. I am Lilith, the first rebel, the mother of freedom. And my story, like all good stories, is far from over. The world is my canvas, and I, the artist. I will continue to paint my story, a tapestry of strength, defiance, and unwavering independence. And no force on heaven or earth can silence me.